Often Racing. 2 miles and a furlong, the Watch Racing TV handicap hurdle begins. There Is No Doubt is the first to get going in company with the market leader Carlisle as they stream over hurdle number 1. They all touch down okay. A little bit of distance early on between top and tail, talking a good 8 to 10 lengths at the moment, with There Is No Doubt and Jack Power opting to set the tempo. Showing up here from Carlisle. Black and orange colours of Hurrah is racing in 3rd place and another half a length away. Length or so then to Era Street, who's on the inside of Russian Virtue. Check jacket of purple and red. Mojo Ego for Charlotte Jones. A bit keen going, racing wider of Golden Maverick. And Heritier in the Battenberg, pink and white at the back of the field for Sean and Lizzie Quinlan. The leader remains There Is No Doubt. Cheap pieces on for the first time and striding out with plenty of purpose as they now are about to pop over number 2. Over it they head. 1 or 2 indifferent leaps down the order, in fact. A couple of them taking a little glance at it, but nothing too significant as they come now between these 2 flights up the home straight. There Is No Doubt looking for a 6th career success. Has the advantage here. Hurdling fluently. Heritier just clipping into that one at the back of the field there. Slightly lowering the panel, as you can see, to the inside with runners charging away from that hurdle. There Is No Doubt, leader from Hurrah, and on the inside still Carlisle is pretty handy in the hands of Alan Johns, looking for a 3rd win over hurdles and a 4th in the career from only the 5 starts that'll be today. Another length and a half then to Russian Virtue, who remains on the outer of Era Street, who was a winner over course and distance last February was Era Street. Then a length to Mojo Ego, double seeking Charlotte Jones and Jimmy Moffat. Behind that one, Golden Maverick, already being chased along, just running a little behind the bridle, Golden Maverick for Gavin Sheehan. And Heritier still watches on in rear and would still spot the leader about 8 to 9 lengths as they head down the back straight and go onwards to hurdles 4, 5 and 6. There Is No Doubt. 5th at Newbury when last seen. Lengthy advantage over Hurrah. 2 placed efforts for him of late. Carlisle still 3rd. Looking for the hat-trick following on from Fontwell and Weatherby's successes. A blunder in 4th that time from Russian Virtue. Not as good as Era Street on the inner. Another little gap then, a couple of lengths or so to Mojo Ego with Heritier, who's made a place. Gone past Golden Maverick, who continues to be bumped along at the back of the field as they stream out over the 5th flight of the 8. So 5 down, 3 to go in the Watch Racing TV handicap hurdle. There Is No Doubt. Length and a half lead with Jack Power just having a little glance right-handed to see where the favourite Carlisle is positioned. Again, a couple of them in turn clipping the panel down as Hurrah and Carlisle are starting to try and come either side of There Is No Doubt. About to be in the turn for home. Front 3 is starting to race on a bit. Era Street in behind is under some squeezing on the inside fence. Then Russian Virtue, Mojo Eagle on the outside of Heritier, and finally Golden Maverick. So There Is No Doubt. Couple to jump, but Carlisle squeezing through on the inside. Up the rail to try and put some pressure on. Hurrah is right there, though, and is zipping along nicely in the black and orange and has now got the lead. Hurrah goes on from Carlisle, and There Is No Doubt. Will there be any closers? Era Street and Russian Virtue are both trying their level best to get on terms, but Hurrah has the call as they work their way down towards the final flight. Carlisle is trying to raise another effort. Golden Maverick running on a bit for pressure on the right. There Is No Doubt remains in 3rd. Russian Virtue tries to get rolling once again. Down to the final flight. Hurrah comes to it, and it's a healthy break here. It's a 3-4 length lead. Golden Maverick is running on, has raced behind the bridle, but is now finishing with a good degree of purpose into the last 150 yards or so. Hurrah still in front. It's a 2-length lead. Golden Maverick, though, is getting closer with every single stride. Golden Maverick trying to run down Hurrah. Golden Maverick joining Hurrah. Got there. Great ride. Golden Maverick, Gavin Sheehan persevered, and it paid off to beat Hurrah in 2nd. There Is No Doubt 3rd. Carlisle and Russian Virtue, the next pair.
Golden Mavericks won our 5th race this afternoon. That's the result of going back and watch the replay. It didn't look likely. What were you thinking going the 2 out?
To be honest with you, the whole ways I was thinking it's not happening, happening. The last day I ended up riding him handy, and I went to win the race, and he's kind of thrown it away, going to the back of the last.
Looked like Wynn got beat today. He didn't look like Wynn and won.
Yeah, exactly. And I found today, like, the old ways he was making me work. I worked harder than he did because he's went past the winning line with his ears pricked, which is just a sign that he's not given his 110. But I just found when I jumped the second last that I had a bit of a chance because I looked up and I was like, they're not too far away in front, and got a nice enough jump at the last, and it was a furlong and a half from the back of the last line. It's uphill. The wind's stopped a little bit, but I just thought it's tough enough work, and that was always my target, the front one. And he's given 110% from the back of the last to the line, and he's done well.
It's not 2.5 mile, come back to 2 miles more. I might have bed the right side. I'm going to go do it.
I think, to be honest with you, with him, it doesn't matter what it is. I think once he comes in good form, and like Jamie, to be fair to him, he's looked back at his flat races, and when he's come out after a quick enough race, he's always done well on his first run back from a quick enough race. So he's looked at that and thought we'll go again 2 weeks later. But it's I can only ask so many questions. He's got to do a lot more, and lucky enough he's done enough for it today.
I understand that, but it's still a hell of a ride.
I'll take that, Niall. Thanks.
It's a good ride. Busy week.
It's great when it works. That's the thing. Yeah,
it is a busy week. Your market raising Sedgefield's a weekend gala in the Denman.
Yeah, I was up at Musselburgh yesterday, so doing plenty of miles. But yeah, no, plenty of racing going on. I got Carlisle and in the Denman, Navo Indy in the big hurdle race down there as well. But Carlisle, look, ground hasn't been too bad around there in Ireland. Looking forward to him. He's a horse that he's still relatively young age-wise, but he's almost felt like he's been around a long time. But he seems like he's in a better place this year, in better form, and he's confident. And I think that's the thing with him, is confidence.
He's got a confident, informed jockey. Wish you well.
Hopefully. Thanks very much.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.